what's a trend in the marketplace that you see coming in 2015 around Central Iowa?
Well, I think one of the biggest trends that I've seen, and I was just at a national conference last week in San Francisco, and it's the money that's starting to flow into tertiary markets. Des Moines is not a primary, secondary market; it's a tertiary market. But investors, the cap rates in those primary, secondary markets have dropped so low that we're seeing a huge influx of investors coming into our market. So there's probably a 6-month, 18-month window that if you have property that is positioned to sell, you probably will not find a better time in your career to sell property. You won't see cap rates. I don't believe you'll see cap rates this low again. And it's coming in. There's a lot of people out there looking to buy. There's a lot of money chasing real estate right now. It's a huge opportunity.
You know, I think technology continues to impact our industry, and it has in the past. I think will continue in the future. You know, spent a lot of time in the office market, industrial market. Just a couple examples of that as you kind of look at where we've been. You know, we kind of were in a desktop culture, and we sat at our offices and our desks to do all our work. And as technology changed, you had more mobile culture where you have more laptops and tablets and smartphones, and that started changing design and how we work in our workspace. Less private offices, smaller work areas, more collaboration spaces, work cafes where you can go to work, and it's more of a mobile community. And that's impacted really the demand a little bit in office, where you see some space compression and how can we more efficiently use space. You know, some of that is maybe millennials too, but really millennials this generation was really shaped by technology. And with technology being even online, and you look at, for example, online shopping continues to grow, and that has an impact even on the industrial market. And logistics firms are looking at, you know, not only hubs as far as distribution, but what's that last mile look like, and how do I get that product there quicker? So it also changes the way how people look at distribution in real estate. And I think technology will continue to impact our industry.
Thanks. I think the big issue that's facing us, and we've talked about this every year, but certainly in Knapp Properties, you know, we were looking at this potential of a rising interest rate environment. We seem to have it confirmed by the Fed that the rates are going to go up, and they've committed to do it gradually. So we think that it will not have a real interruption in the continued flow of financing and flow of deals, but it does require us to underwrite properties a little bit different, to really think hard about long-term financing while we have this great rate environment right now. But there's no question that rising interest rate environment will, on one hand, change some of the deal flow, but it will also hopefully increase office rents to make the ability for Mark to continue to build office buildings at a fair rate. So,
I believe there's going to be a great increase of pressure and competition for top-end product in Central Iowa. We talked about earlier the extra 250,000 people expected to move in the metro area over the next couple decades. We talked about the housing needs that that's going to present. The millennials, all these items are going to conspire against looking for unique properties, unique solutions, and really competing not only within the metro area, but competing for our clients, corporate customers, millennials, kids graduating college, and retirees, all moving into the metro area when they can look at any of the different metro spots in the Midwest, whether it's Minneapolis, Chicago. I think that pressure is going to cause us to have to change the product. I think it's going to be a big emphasis on design changes. We have a lot of very unique properties in Des Moines. I think that's going to hopefully become the norm in the coming years. And money and customers will always gravitate towards unique solutions. So that's where I believe we're